Hey guys, James Sain. So today we're going to talk with James Sain about masks and how some people are still wearing masks and some people still are not wearing masks. So, Mask James, you want to come on in? Thank you for being here. So we wanted to talk today about the CDC. So right now it's May 22nd. The CDC last week relaxed their guide. If vaccinated people can stop wearing masks indoors and outdoors with some exceptions, like if you're in the hospital, if you're in an airplane or a bus. But generally speaking, you can stop wearing masks. So if you're vaccinated. So James, I'm vaccinated. We're the same person. You're vaccinated. So, I mean, why are you wearing a mask?
I want to be safe. I want to protect myself. I want to protect
Okay.
other people.
So I understand.
Yeah, I want to protect.
So you want to protect yourself,
Yes.
and you want to protect other people. So I would say the way that you protect yourself is that you get vaccinated. And the way you protect other people is that you get vaccinated. The vaccination is so much more effective than a mask because the vaccine is always there. It is always working. Where the mask, hey, we're both vaccinated. Can we agree that you take your mask off?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Why not?
Okay, so we're not going to infect each other. Now, you know and I know we're nurse. So back in
Nurses.
the day, when you had a mask on, when you went in isolation, oh my gosh, you had your mask on, it did not come off. Your gown, glove, everything was infected and dirty, and you took it off so carefully, and you washed your hands, and you got your mask off, and you discarded it, and then you washed your hands. People don't wear masks the way they're supposed to wear masks.
That's true.
People are doing this kind of stuff. They're pulling their mask. So if this is protecting me from COVID, I just touched it. If this is keeping me from inhaling COVID particles, I just touched it. It's contaminated. It's under my chin. People drink.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
People touch this. They get it back up on their face. They put it back on. They get on shared devices, shared keyboards,
Touch
telephones.
themselves. Yeah. So
This is not the way you wear a mask, the way people wear it today.
Agreed.
Now, when in the hospital,
I agree.
and the people in the hospital, the medical profession do it too.
yeah,
You see people walking around with their mask under their nose or mask under their chin.
every day.
It's mask fatigue.
Yeah, true.
You cannot be on guard. This is a year plus.
I get that. Yeah.
So you gotta, if you're vaccinated, there's no need to wear a mask.
Well,
So we were watching today, and CDC guideline is putting out their guidelines. You can stop wearing masks, and then they're leaving it up to the states and the individuals,
that's weird. I think.
communities to do what they think is best.
Well,
Okay, well then I was watching something on the news about Oregon's going to require people, businesses have to have, when their customers come in, they have to have a vaccination card to prove they're vaccinated before they can take their mask off. Can you imagine the fights that are taking place at doors?
I can fake one too. Yeah. That's not.
Aside from that, the point of that is, if you're vaccinated, you're protected. And so if you're not wearing a mask, you're going to be okay because you're protected. And there's been no documented cases of a vaccinated person spreading COVID-19.
That's true. That's true.
If people don't, the reason I think masks would be good, like if people wanted a vaccine and they couldn't get a vaccine, then maybe we should be wearing a mask because there's people that want to get vaccinated. Well, it's almost June.
Yeah, you can get a vaccine if you want
I think it was 60% of Americans had at least one.
Yeah, 60, I think.
Vaccination?
60%.
Yes, the risk is not zero. Yes, the risk is
we wanna
not
be
zero.
safe.
Look, somebody got into a car wreck on the way to work this morning. Okay, that doesn't mean that we're all going to walk to work. We're never going to get to zero risk on anything.
Valid point.
Okay, there
That's
are
valid.
risks to everything. My God, we jump out of airplanes for fun.
We do.
Okay, we're never
It's
going
a
to
lot
get
of
to
fun.
zero risk on anything, but we're at an acceptable risk. But back on this COVID, you have to show a COVID vaccination. It's not.
If we get to the point where the vaccine is
FDA
available
approved.
to everybody and then people don't take it for whatever reason,
Some people won't.
then the risk is on the person who's not vaccinated.
Yeah, that's true. It's on the person not getting vaccinated. It's on them.
We're still at an EUA. I strongly believe in the vaccine, but it's
Me
an
too.
EUA. I don't think it should be mandatory until it's FDA approved. It's FDA approved for EUA. It's not
Agree.
fully FDA approved.
Agree.
We don't know the long-term effects.
That's true.
I'm willing to take those risks.
Me
You're
too.
willing to take those risks because you got vaccinated. So the point is, if you want to be safe and if you want to protect yourself and protect other people, then you
Get vaccinated.
get vaccinated.